Welcome to Gamers Two Cents, where we're the gaming bros, not the gaming pros. Here to talk about some more gaming BS. Let's start with the Zelda movie screenshots. Looks okay so far. I'm glad. I'm happy with the actors they chose, so I'm excited. I definitely want to see that in theaters. And what do you guys think?
Conrad,
Uh,
you want to go first?
yeah, I got this. Because I agree. Like I said, with you, Saab, the actors that they chose actually look like the characters. It looks like Nintendo's and their movies are they're actually putting some effort into the movie. It's a good sign. Uh, and yeah, it's something I'm interested in watching in theaters as well. It's gonna hopefully be good. So, what do you think,
Yeah, this
Hef?
looks good. This looks good so far, man. Yeah, that's all I can really say. The actors look pretty cool, pretty chill. It doesn't look like it's gonna be some half-baked Netflix special. So I am excited to see this. You
Oh,
got
I,
anything to say, Sai?
I like the way you put that. No, have big Netflix. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like giving Netflix shots all the time. Conrad knows.
Hell yeah, hates Netflix.
No, I didn't know.
Nah, they're cheap as fuck when they make their movies.
You ain't lying about that.
But yeah, can you imagine now we're actually gonna have a Zelda and a Link that just talks?
A Link, it'd be funny if they just made him go, yeah, yeah,
That'd be
like
hilarious if he has no lines other than ha, yeah. And he just Zelda just has this whole monologue, and he like goes, yeah.
that'd be great.
But yeah, but like I said, it's I'm excited for more news to come out about it. It looks so far that they're going in the right direction for a good actually movie. So
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
Hopefully,
yes.
hopefully it's good. More
Looks
Nintendo news. The GameCube. It's its 24th anniversary. It released November 18th in America, 2001. Yeah. Yes.
GameCube's old. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just talking about small points that I remember of the GameCube, small discs. I got the one with the Mario Party. So you get an extra controller and you get the mic, which barely was used in any mini games. Um, I like
man.
the controller, but I still
Mhm.
think I half like the controller, I half don't. That stupid D pad, the stupid little nub stick. There are things I still don't like about it, but it is a great. If they were to continue the controller, I just wish they would make everything else bigger. I still like the buttons that they have. Like even to this day, the small B, the big A, and then they have the two other buttons above A. It's weird, but I thought actually worked. And the only games I got, I think I have two primes, Godzilla Battle for Monsters, whatever. It's the best Godzilla video game. Mario Party 7, Paper Mario, Mario Sunshine, Smash Bros. Melee, and WarioWare Inc. But yeah, I enjoyed it. What about you guys?
I like that GameCube. Like I said, that was one of my old like my childhood ones that I played a lot. So, but I was about to ask you guys. I'll tell you my favorite game for the GameCube. What was your favorite game on the GameCube? My favorite was uh, ironically a Zelda game that we just talked about, Zelda Twilight Princess. When that came out on the GameCube, that was I love that game. That was one of my favorite Zelda games back in the day. I played the shit out of it for that GameCube. So I was just wondering what your favorite games are on it as well.
I personally, my favorite, Super Smash Brothers. Fuck it. Typical answer, but man, I play the shit out of Super Smash Brothers Melee. I'm
Hell yeah.
talking, I played the GameCube controller until like the nubs were coming off, like paint was coming off my goddamn GameCube controller, man. We
Yeah.
played getting blisters on our thumbs playing that shit, man. I made over $100 beating people for money off that damn game and just playing the GameCube. Like that game was amazing, and the system was way cooler than I
Yeah.
anticipated it being. Not that I had really many anticipations as a child. I was just happy
Yeah.
with the new system, but that game was really cool. Honorable mention to Billy Hatchet. I really like that game. That's a cool ass fucking game. If anybody's ever played it, you know what I'm talking about. It's about a boy who's like resembles a chicken. He goes around beating shit up, messing with eggs. So that's really cool. And the Metroid game, although I never beat it, that game blew my mind as a kid. Oh my god, that game was so fucking tight.
Hmm.
Um and yeah, man, props to the GameCube. Cool, sleek system. Had some really good games on there. Shout
Yeah.
out to them. That's all I have to say. Saab, you want to say anything about favorite games or anything?
I don't have no favorite games. I
Saab
did.
loves all games
I
equally.
I played the game, but I don't have like a favorite because I think from the GameCube, that's why I have such low games on it. I pretty much stuck on the PS2. You know
Okay.
how when you get a
Yeah.
system and you eventually move on and then you get more games or play more games. Yeah, so
I
I
understand.
can't really say I have a favorite personally. If I was to say one of my favorite, yeah, I could say Smash Brothers to play. But like saying, man, this is amazing. Like this is one of the best on my list. Nah, I don't got none.
That's cool.
Hmm.
Oh, I also have
Alright.
Star Wars. I forgot. I don't have it on this. Anyways, yeah, pretty cool system. I still think it's a failure, but yeah. Anyways, moving on. Fate Keeper. This game, I never knew about it till that the gameplay trailer got revealed on November 20th. And I didn't know about the announcement trailer back in August. But when I was looking at this thing, it looked so cool. I was still skeptical. I'm like, Now when you look at these games that look so good, you start getting skeptical. Not because it looks that good, but I think the company behind it. I think this is their first game. I could be wrong, but yeah. They had a talking rat, and you see the fighting. It's got like that typical. Well, the first time I've ever seen is Bioshock, where you use magic in one hand, and you attack with the other. So yeah, I have some pretty high expectation, or higher than most, and it's gonna be released in early access either this year or next year. And I think they said they're gonna have plans for the console as well. What else I gotta say about this shit? Oh, on the website it says the game. Venture into a handcrafted world where ruins whisper of past cataclysms. Master the art of sword and sorcery and forge your path with relic spells and choices that shape who you become in this first person RPG. Game features a handcrafted world. It's funny how they say that because you know how AI nowadays. While Fate Keeper follows a focused narrative path, the world invites exploration from ancient battlegrounds, vast underground caverns, and the serene forests to crumbling sanctuaries forgotten by time. Each area rewards curiosity with hidden lore, forgotten relics, and unexpected encounters. And yes, I'm reading this off the damn website. It's not that long, no way. Melee and magic. Battle a wide variety of foes, each with distinct patterns, strengths, and weaknesses. Success demands both skill and preparation. Engage in reactive melee combat. Unleash spells with precision and adapt your tactics on the fly. Your build matters, but so does how you wield it. Jesus. Progression. Fate Keeper offers rich progression mechanics that go far beyond surface level stats. Build and refine your character with meaningful choices across combat styles, attributes, and spell schools. Interesting. Whether you lean into raw strength, nimble precision, or devastating sorcery, the game supports a wide range of viable and unique builds. armor and weapons. Discover, this is the last one. Loot and master a wide variety of weapons, armor, and artifacts. Customize your loadout to suit your playstyle and experiment with powerful combinations to overcome increasingly challenging enemies. Every item matters, and the right gear can be the difference. This is some basic of basic. But anyways,
Let's stop. I appreciate you giving that essay, but also if you just look at the video description for the video that the gameplay trailer, it says everything you just said, but in a short 2-sentence summary.
wait,
And I
what?
would have really appreciated if you just said that instead.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I would have really appreciated if you just said that instead. uh, but like I said, I agree with what you said. Like it looks like it's a very good game. Like I said, it looks like I said, it looks like a high quality game from the trailer at least. But like you said, a lot of these trailers, they even if they're gameplay, they're able to upscale them and make them look a lot better than the game actually ends up being. So I'm cautiously optimistic. I saw the gameplay trailer. I was like, man, this looks like it is a lot of fun. Like when he was swinging the weapons in that game, it actually looked like the weapons looked like they actually had some weight to them, and that means it probably feels good to actually swing, get the swords in that game, and that's obviously going to be a big part of the game. That's going to be important. Also, I noticed that there was dismemberment. You could chop off limbs and stuff like that. Not a lot of games do that anymore. So that's cool. Like when you strike your sword, it actually is going to have impact. You're not holding a piece of rubber like some games do. Like they just throw you with the sword and it just, yeah, sure, I'm slashing, but it doesn't feel like it actually has weight and impact. And this one actually looks like it does. And they look like they're doing some creative applications of the magic. So I'm excited for it. It's cautiously optimistic. I'll check it out when it actually gets released, and I'm thinking I'll probably get this. I don't know if you saw a half. I don't know if you have any other any other things you want to add to that.
I don't think so. I got my eye on this game because it kind of reminds me of Morrowind, so
Yeah.
that'd be nice to scratch that Morrowind Elder Scrolls itch because I can't remember the last time I played Oblivion. I was probably in like high school or something. So this game looks cool. Everything looks pretty cool so far. Not gonna get the hopes up yet, but just off the trailer, it looks cool. He smashed open barrels, got items. When he opened up a pot, the scene changed and it got dark and it like showed the pot on the screen and it showed the button for him to push to go inside. So I like little stuff like that. Keeps me engaged in games. So I'm definitely gonna have my eye on this in the future to buy. And that's all I have to say there. Sob? Sob?
Saab muted himself again. That's crazy. He pushed the wrong
I
button
had to
mute
put
himself.
sweater on. It was freezing, but man,
Bob fell
I
asleep.
especially like that push part. Have
That's the different. Like you don't see it in any games. You actually have to open your own treasure chest. It doesn't actually open you automatically. I do like that.
I
Yeah,
was
like
I was
that.
being sarcastic, by the way, but yeah.
No, I think it's part of the immersion. You need to be immersed in your game.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
surprised half said this looks pretty neat because he's all into only Japanese RPGs. So
Yeah, that's the notion that Sob thinks I only play Japanese anime games for some godforsaken reason. So that's just been the thing he's been running with for now. So it always shocks him when I'm playing a different game or something.
American. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Prince of Persia. There's rumors that that we will get a first look of it at the VGA, the Video Game Awards, this year. The game was announced back in 2020, and boy, did it get a delay. because they want to, I guess, redo the whole game again. I don't have much experience in the Prince of Persia. The only Prince of Persia first one I ever played was the classic one back in PS3 that re-released, and I beat the newest Prince of Persia. I love that game, by the way. That game's fucking awesome. But yeah, I've never played the one on PS2 and Xbox, the Sands of Time stuff. But yeah, those are the rumors that it should release in 2026. So say the rumors. Yeah. So, what do you guys think of these talks?
Like I said, I remember they announced it way back, like seems like forever ago. But like I said, then it just kept getting pushed back and pushed back. I did play the original Sands of Time, Prince of Persia game. Um,
Whoa, you did?
I
I think I'm the
I
only
did.
one in this room that has never played them.
I enjoy the game. It was a lot, but it shows it's an older game. It had a lot of jank to it, but um, it was fun. Like I said, I had a good time. So if this game ever gets the remake released, assuming it ever does actually release, it looks like it. I want to see how it actually plays. I want to see some actual gameplay. Because, like I said, if they improved upon the gameplay, I'll pick it up. Because, like I said, the old Sands of Time game was a little bit janky at times. But yeah, what does it say? December 11th is when the Game Awards is. Yeah, so yeah, if it gets released or if this is just a rumor, but this seems pretty credible. I'll check it out, see if the game is worth picking up, if they fixed everything. But otherwise, if you've never played it, 100%, I'd say pick it up.
Yeah, I agree with Comrade. I'm here for quality of life changes, stuff like that. If you never played Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, this is a easy buy if you like platforming and want something different, because this was, in my opinion, a really good game during its time when it came out in the early 2000s, I believe.
Mhm.
I will definitely have my eye on this too, and yeah, see what the price looks like when it drops. Sob,
All right.
anything else?
Moving on. Horizon Frontiers was shown off November 12th, and it's by NC Soft, and they did do some collab with the official Gorilla Squad. I don't know how far the collab went. Like, could have just been down to the art directors or art people, you know. Um, Checked out the trailer. I wasn't impressed. Looks MMO. It's gonna be grindy. That's already, in my mind. Looks good, but the thing is, what bothers me is they don't show the mobile off. How is it gonna look like that? Because it's only for PC and mobile. Shocking, there's no PS5 version, guys. That's a big thing. Um, what else I can say? It's gonna release on the Purple. It's on Purple. So Purple is the Korean platform they have down there. So basically, it's their proprietary to face off against Epic and Steam, right? But obviously, it doesn't go anywhere beyond that. So if you were curious, somebody, I think half was asking me what the heck's Purple. But yeah, it's for both PC and mobile. I have nothing else to say to this. I saw it. I could say there's no color other color people if you want to be if you want to say something. But lots of pretty people too. But other than that, yeah, I'm not excited for this. It's just an MMORPG. I just think of lots of grinding and it turns me off immediately. Comrade, you probably have more to say.
From what I can tell, like I said, it looks like this trailer that they did. There's some supposedly some combat in it, but it looks like this entire trailer is a pre-rendered video, basically.
They have combat.
Yes,
No,
They had a
not the
little bit.
beginning trailer when they had the people come and talk, the lead directors, and then they
Mm,
actually show the gameplay. It
Yeah,
looked a
I'm
little
I'm
janky
talking
and
about
slow.
I'm talking about the trailer. The trailer is
Oh,
pre-rendered combat. But yes, they do have some. The trailer entirely at the release is entirely pre-rendered. So in the actual combat that they showed, the trailer looked way better, like quality-wise. The combat it was just about as janky as the Horizon Zero Dawn combat was originally, and it's there, and it looks like they're trying to do some kind of like type of like hybrid uh Monster Hunter kind of thing, but within the Horizon Zero Dawn world. And I mean, I'll see how it actually turns out. I honestly don't. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll pick this game up. I want to find out what it is like further down the line. And what I'm more concerned about is, like I said, it's for mobile and PC. But if the PC is only on Purple, I'm not getting Purple. I'm not in Korea, so I'm just curious how it's going to be shipped to everywhere else. Um, in terms of like the mobile and PC, there are plenty of games that do this. Like I don't know if you know, like they're the cross platform, it works. Like phones are strong enough now that they can handle a game like this. There are games like this on mobile phones nowadays too, so it works. It's just it will have to be downscaled. It will have to be uh, there would be some technical limitations to it, and it's just like I said, I don't understand why it's only PC and mobile phone. That seems dumb to me. Also, like you said, I don't why it's not on PlayStation. A PlayStation property not on PlayStation, and it's only on Korea exclusive Purple software and phones. That's just weird to me. I don't know if you have anything to add, Half, but yeah, that I'm not sure where this game is gonna how this game is gonna slot into the market. It just doesn't make sense to me, and it doesn't look super appealing to me, at least.
Yeah, no. This is literally a fucking reskin of Monster Hunter. And yeah, no, like literally a reskin from the customization to the battle animations. Like I literally see the same animations for the longsword, the dual blades. Um, there is no way I would get this game at full price. I'd probably get this game for like 15, $20. And that's if there's even a fucking community at that point. Cause I don't see this lasting long. Um,
here in
yeah,
America,
huh?
I
it
don't see
wouldn't
this lasting
last
long
long in
anywhere.
here in America.
I don't think it will last long anywhere. This looks like a piece of shit, to be honest. It's just a copied and paste piece of shit. Like this is not gonna work. And I don't know. I'm not sure what possessed them to do this and what makes them think they'd be able to like give. To me, this is slop. This is basically developer slop. All they did was just copy and paste the game and reskinned it. Like that's just lazy cash grab antics to me. And then it's on mobile. I know this isn't the case with all mobile games, but when something's on mobile, it usually makes me feel like there's transactions or something involved.
That's right. That's right.
So I don't know if that's the case, but that already raises red flags for me. So yeah, this game is looking like a
You,
copied and paste slop. I'm just here to watch the shit show and to see
you
what
know,
happens.
actually, what you reminded me of what you were saying as well. I'm kind of curious to see if Sony decided to greenlight this one instead of that Light of Moria or whatever the hell that Tencent was trying to work for them, and that's why they're suing Tencent now, uh, because now that they actually have this one released as well, I wonder if that's why they're going so hard on Tencent because this one is the one that they decided to greenlight instead of their project.
Right.
So yeah,
Well,
but
that's all I have to say on that. So I'm done. Saab
uh,
fell asleep.
No, I'm reading some, but I think it can do well. I think the Horizon series is well liked. That's the reason they made it. It's not like I think it was NC Soft and the director that really wanted to do it, not just Sony wanted to find, but I think the passion comes from the director. I think the gameplay looks. What's gonna get me weirded is that it's gonna play by its own style, right? And you see how flashy and fast it is.
What own style? It's literally a copy paste of Monster Hunter.
Hold on. So,
Yeah.
but the way it's flashy and stuff, you see how it is, right? I'm saying people are gonna play this game, Horizon C, and when Horizon 3, if it comes out, it plays like the single player Horizon. People are gonna be like, man, this Aloy doesn't do these flashy moves and stuff that, I can already see that happening. Because people like you need flashy shit.
I'm
But,
confused what you're talking about flashy. Nothing about that trailer looked flashy. It was just literally the Monster Hunter moves. There was Monster Hunter, like 100%.
You don't get it. You don't get it. It's okay. Anyways, let's move on. The
Okay.
Circana.
Apparently, I don't get it.
Forget it.
Go ahead.
The Circana.
What's next?
What was I gonna say? Oh, did you guys see the best-selling PlayStation franchise? I forgot who showed this off. I don't remember. There was a report going around showing that the best-selling franchise is Gran Turismo by far. Nothing touches it. Second is God of War. Spider-Man is 3. Uncharted is 4. Horizon is 5. Last of Us is, and then Ratchet and Clank. I'm surprised how well God of War sells. Personally, I didn't know it was that much. Like, right? It's not, obviously Gran Turismo overshadows it by a huge margin, but I didn't know it sold that well. And Spider-Man, I didn't know how popular. Because it's a newer one. It started on the PlayStation 4, while God of War has been around since the PS2. So that's impressive to me. What about you, Conrad?
I'm looking at the article for context here. Basically, like, it doesn't say like when, or it's just all best-selling probably franchises for PlayStation of all time. It says Gran Turismo has sold, in the context of this article, 100 million copies. And then the second one, like I said, is God of War with only 59 million. So that does surprise me. Like I said, like, Gran Turismo is by a mile, like, holy cow, it's ahead of everything. But I mean, I'm not surprised that God of War sells well. Like, there's a lot of games in the God of War series. There's a lot of popularity in God of War. It doesn't surprise me that it's in the second best. Like I said, I was expecting it to be top. I didn't think Gran Turismo sold that well. Like, Gran Turismo is ahead of everything by like a massive margin. That surprised me. But I mean, I'm not surprised that God of War is big. Like, God of War has always been a big property for PlayStation. And then, like I said, you said it goes Gran Turismo, God of War, Spider-Man, Uncharted, Horizon, Last of Us, and Ratchet and Clank, all the way at the bottom there, and last place, which kind of makes me a little bit sad because I do like the Ratchet and Clank series. It's always been fun for me. It's one of the few platformers that I actually enjoy playing. What were you about to say, Sub? What were we saying?
Gran Turismo is popular. Gran Turismo was the best-selling PS1 game at the time, and it was top 2. I think it was right behind Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, or about, I don't know, for PS2 era. Like, Gran Turismo sells.
Yeah, that surprises me. Like I said, I knew it sold, but I didn't think it sold that much. I didn't think it'd be number one by over 50 million units sold. But I don't know if you have anything to add, Half, if you're surprised by the numbers.
Only thing that was expected was God of War. I thought Horizon might be a little bit higher. Gran Turismo. I don't even know anybody who plays that fucking game. Like, why is it so high? Like, who plays Gran Turismo? Do you guys even know anybody who owns that game?
No,
No. See, look at
I know
crickets.
everyone that I
Crickets.
know plays Forza, so that's why I'm so surprised. Like Forza, if Forza, you tell me Forza is #1 racing game, I'd be like, yeah, 100%, I'd agree. Gran Turismo, I don't know anyone who plays it, but apparently it's the best-selling property of all time on PlayStation. I'm like, okay, that's
Yeah,
weird,
that's what I
but
was gonna
okay.
say. Forza, yeah, I know people who play Forza. Gran Turismo, I don't know one person in my life who plays that game.
I
Not
played that
even
game.
Uh,
Saab.
I own
I
it.
was like, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Saab probably plays it.
I play.
Saab owns it. I
I
know
have
he does.
I have I have a bunch of Gran Turismos and played it. They're fun.
Listen, Saab is the reason why this is 100 million. Saab is the one person.
Sole reason. He's the whole he buying up all the damn copies and shit. All the physical copies at the store.
So yeah,
Hey, get off that.
this is a
Um,
small thing. Go ahead, guy. Finish up.
yeah,
Yeah, this
that's all I
cat.
have to say, man. Gran Turismo was a shocker to me because you know, like as popular as this is, God of War is fucking popular. You're telling me Gran Turismo is more popular than that? Do people even stream Gran Turismo? Like,
Yeah,
like they do?
yeah.
I don't ever see it high up on the list when I'm looking at streams. That shit is like nowhere in the top 20, 30. Like I don't see that shit at all.
Racing games don't
So
have
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of streaming.
It's,
They
it's
do
it's just
have
very
the
I don't know. It's
they do have a lot of people watching the Gran Turismo championships. They have a lot of viewers for that one.
I didn't even know they had that. See.
Yeah, so
Wow.
you can actually still get jobs. They had one overseas recently. If you were #1, I believe you could have worked for what was it? A car company, a popular car company. So if you win, you get to it, or you become a racer, or some shit. They still have major tournaments overseas. In America, it's not as big anymore, but it's still played by a lot of car heads. You know, Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo was the just clarify. Check me if I'm right on this. Gran Turismo is the one that has that movie on it, right? The one where they did a movie based on that tournament where they ran, where the winner of the tournament gets to drive in a real F1 a real race.
Yeah,
That's a that
that was in contract
yeah.
with Nissan. They did a show uh, on Spike TV back then, and you would watch them, you know, race, do little games,
That's right.
learn
That's
the,
right.
and then they would become drivers. There's still people who are winners that still drive to this day, that are still professional drivers, and they thank Gran Turismo because
Yeah, and
that's the only game. That's Sony's the only person who tried that fucking idea. Every other game like Forza, oh, we love Forza, but Forza never pushed beyond having championship type tournaments or becoming a real driver. Still to this day, they have it overseas. Certain things you can get jobs in a real car company after you win or some shit like that. So Forza, yeah, people talk about it because it's popular in America. It is popular around the world too, but not as Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo, the guy who builds Gran Turismo is a big car head. He loves interacting with the studios and companies. He's just a real big ass car head. So there's a difference. You know, there's a guy who's passionate about cars and talks with the companies compared to somebody who's a Forza. Yeah, it's enjoyable. It's got a good soundtrack and it has its own vibe, right? But car heads eventually will smell who's real or not. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Forza, you know, is bad and all, but I mean they're pretty much done by this point, and only the Horizon series, the arcadey version. But yeah, like that's why car heads still play it. It's just the car heads. It's not really
yeah,
like
there's a little plug for the Gran Turismo movie as well. Like I said, it's a good movie. Goes over the story of that guy who did win that tournament and
yeah.
where he is today.
There was a controversy with that one, with the movie
Yeah,
because of
I'm
the
sure.
people who actually passed away, and in the movie they show him crashing, right, and people died. But in real life, and then he go ahead and what is it called? He becomes a winner or learns from that. It was a typical movie trait when in real life it didn't happen like that. So, and a lot of people who um, were the unfortunate family members brought up that thing. So yeah. Anyways, a little
Like I said,
snippet.
yeah, go on. What's the next? What's next on
That's
the
it. Let's
agenda?
move on. Anyways, yeah, this is awesome. Um, so Circana is the one who does the whole stats for the selling of games, and Battlefield 6 is number one. And this is reporting period 1/5/2025 to 11/1/2025. Think about that. Battlefield number one. And it released. When did it release? Anybody know?
Pretty recently.
Yeah, last
Official
month.
release, like literally
October
just last
10th. How it's the best-selling game in United States, and it released in October 10th. Just think about that. It was selling gangbusters.
Not
But
surprising. Like I said,
no, like
it's
literally, that's surprising. I'm surprised. This is January sales, so you thought everybody else would. I'm just saying that's one of the biggest surprises to me that it sold like that. Anyways, Ghost of Yote says that it was the third best-selling game in October, and overall, it is the 10th best-selling game. So, take that, haters of Ghost of Yote. Kingdom Come
Yeah.
Deliverance. Shut up. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm surprised it's that high. This is just me looking at this stuff. Another one that's surprising is Helldivers. How long? Helldivers just released like it was last year or some shit like that, and it's still on the top 20 best selling. Bro, that thing, it's still carrying. That's impressive. But yeah, that's just my little small things that stood out for me. Comrade?
the thing that stood out to me the most is the fact that let me see, in October, Pokemon Legends EA is number 2. People still buying Pokemon Legends. That's not in the top 20 year to date, which I feel like is a sign that it's it fell off real hard. Everyone came in on October, bought the game, and then stopped playing it afterwards. But let's see some other notable ones. Like I said, these are all like pretty high profile games. Like you said, Battlefield 6 did kind of sweep the board. Like you said, it literally just came out and it's topping the charts. So I mean, good for them. Like honestly, Battlefield needs these wins after these the last couple of games where they were not too great. But yeah, no, Battlefield is deserves this. It's like I said, it's a good game. I don't know if you have anything to add, Half, or if you have any ones that you were surprised about.
Not really. I mean, then again, I don't really. Sob knows I don't really pay much attention to the game awards. I mainly talk about it when
This
he
ain't the
brings it up
Game
to me.
Awards, fool. This is the
This
best
is not
selling
Game
games.
Awards.
This is the best selling games starting January 5th to 11/1 so far. The statistics to the best selling games throughout the year.
Selling games. Where the fuck is that article?
The Twitter thing here. I got you here.
Help the old man. Help the old man.
I saw him talk about Circana, and I'm like, this is a fucking Twitter post. It's not fucking Circana. It's a fucking Twitter post. All right, Saab, you're giving me wrong information. You're telling me look on the Circana website. It's like, no, it's a fucking Twitter post. Just tell me the fucking Twitter post, Saab.
I could have done
Okay,
better. You're right.
I see. So yeah, Battlefield 6 being top 20 best-selling games, and it just came out. Yeah, that means it did a damn good job. I mean, granted, Battlefield 6 is it's pretty established. But for them to come back after what happened with 2042 and become number one, that's pretty good, and I'm very happy for them. Pokemon Legends Z and A. I don't know that much about this one. I have a couple friends who play Pokemon, but I haven't seen them talk about this. So, not sure about that one. Ghost of Yote, I'm not surprised there. It's a basically a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. NBA 2K6, no surprise there. The gaming casuals and plebs are going to play that game. EA Madden, yeah. Those are typical gamer games that people kind of just pick up with their system. Um yeah, and the rest of these, I thought Red Dead Redemption might be a little higher. Helldivers 2, I thought that might be a little bit higher, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I have to say on that.
Uh,
Sob.
you gotta be surprised though. Like this is United States, by the way. This not. So I'm not understanding when I look. Says right here, physical and full digital from Nintendo eShop, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So this is information from all platforms. Why isn't Claire Obscure up here? But Kingdom Come Deliverance is.
Because people ain't buying that shit as much, I guess. Not as much as we think. That's what this is telling me.
There's
And-
just a very loud, small majority audience that absolutely loves that game.
Obviously, sales aren't everything, but it's still impressive. Battlefield 6, from what I read, they actually broke a United States gaming record. How fast they sold. I gotta look that up. But yeah, that's impressive. Helldivers 2. You're not surprised that Helldivers 2 is still on the top 20 board of best-selling games.
No,
I thought it'd
I'm
be
not
That game is
surprised, though.
old. That game is
Yeah.
old though. That game is
I'm
old.
I'm with half of us. I honestly surprised it's that low. I expect it to be a lot higher. Helldivers is, like you said, still selling strong. Like
Okay.
it's
Sports is typical, yeah, but pretty
I
much that's
expected
it.
Helldivers to be higher. I expected Borderlands to be lower. I know that game's popular, but I feel like it kind of lost steam over the years when they released Borderlands 3 and then that weird ass expansion called like
That's
Tiny's
Combat's
2.
favorite. Don't buy. Don't.
hey, I like Borderlands 3 Tiny Tina's Adventure was a great expansion. How dare you half?
So,
I had more fun playing that expansion than the actual main game.
oh jeez, Jesus Christ. So, so Borderlands 4. I don't know. I know I only know two people who bought that game. I'm sure there's more out there. I don't really have too many friends who play first person shooters. Um Digimon Story Time Stranger, that shocked me because this game came out this year. Um so I'm guessing it must have did a hell of a job for it to come up on ninth and beat Borderlands, Ninja Gaiden, Helldivers, Silent Hill, which got mixed reception, but it was bought by a lot of people.
The fuck are
Um,
you talking about?
the Silent Hill F game, that game got mixed reception. Some people like that game, some people hate it because they feel like it's strayed away from what Silent Hill used to be.
Oh,
So, yeah, so that's all I have to say on that.
okay.
Uh,
So
the Digimon story seemed like it was like you said, it came right around the same time as that Pokemon game, so people were like divisive on whether I'm buying Digimon or I'm buying Pokemon, and I mean I'm kind of surprised that Digimon managed to skyrocket. It's a fun game. It's a good Digimon game, is from what I can see. It looks like it's a fun game if you're a fan of like that turn-based sort of combat system.
Yeah, I was eyeing it, and I'm not even a huge Digimon fan, but it looks fun.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sub. I interrupted you while you were talking. I apologize.
I'm not gonna lie. I gotta take a shit. So can you take over from here?
Brief intermission, y'all.
No, it's not an intermission. Comrade, continue. Can you talk about the PlayStation Tokyo report, please? And go with tab. And don't go slow, damn it.
All right, so
No. Saab takes 40 days and 40 nights to shit. So what we'll do is we'll just cut it out here.
no, it's fine. I will talk very slowly, and Saab better be shitting right now. He better not be listening to me right now. The next article that we have is it's a article that was released by where who is released by, basically like from Tokyo, like you said. Basically it's saying that PlayStation CEO, the previous one, pushed recently had pushed through try to cut prices of the PS5 in Japan because they wanted more sales in Japan. And the reason why they did this is actually apparently the previous CEO was a British leader named Jim Ryan, but the new CEO is a Japanese CEO, Hideko Nishimo. And the previous establishment literally believed that it was okay for Nintendo to erode the PlayStation market. And basically, because of that, Nintendo and Switch was basically leagues ahead of everyone. It's like one of the most top selling consoles in Japan, and PlayStation was going downhill. So now they're saying, hey, wait a minute, like that we're based in Japan. This Sony is a Japanese company. Why are we letting Nintendo take over the market? And that's the biggest thing that came out of this article, is like it's surprising me that like they let like kind of what Saab was saying, they let their home base just be taken over by a rival company. It surprises me. Yeah, it's like why would you do that? And now that's what they're saying is they're releasing a special Japanese only, basically region locked console. That's half, like, not, I don't know if it's half price, but it's a significantly reduced price that you can only play and buy in Japan, which is kind of what Nintendo did as well for their console. Basically, there's a region locked Nintendo console that you can only play in Japan for Japanese people, and that's what Sony is doing to try to get that market back. And honestly, like I said, I didn't know that this was all going on. Apparently, like I said, it's been going on for a while, that they've just been letting Japan, their home base, just be basically won by Nintendo. And I don't know if you have anything to add on this half, but it just like, it's shocking to me that they would allow their home base to just be abandoned like that, basically.
Yeah, I don't have much to add besides the fact that when I look at this, it looks like
Keep going.
PlayStation reacted a little too late to this.
Mhm.
Like I feel like they were already like if Nintendo was trying to like add poison in the water, like it's too late. The waters are infested, and now PlayStation's trying to react, and it's like, bro, they've I don't know. I feel like I mean, them making it region locked, sure, that's an option, but honestly, I see it doing more harm than good. Um, Especially if there's like people in Japan who want to play games imported from different countries or whatever. Just like I like playing games imported from Japan and other places. So it's a move, but I don't think it's going to be effective on Sony's end. Um Saab, we're talking about the PlayStation CEO push through cut price in PS5 in Japan after seeing system slump against Switch 2. Just so you know the article we're on. Um
I don't know if you have anything
I know
to
what
add,
we're
Sub.
on.
I don't
all
know
right,
if you
well
have
that's all I
anything to
really
add
have
to
to
it, Sub.
say about it. Anything you want to say, Saab?
Oh, yeah, I think the previous management was stupid. I told Comrade, I think the previous management, they're all about the business, and the yen is really weak. So a business is all about making money at the end of the day still. So it makes sense. You got people to pay, you got research and development, all the blah 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 blah. But I think it was stupid. I think Comrade said it that you would let your home territory be eroded away. And, is it is it going backwards having a region lock system? Yeah, but the thing is, who the fuck cares? Because that's only region for Japanese people who the yen is weak, so they don't, their money's not as strong as other like us. So let them have their region lock system. It's not like we have non-region locked systems already. So yeah, I think it's a good move. Why not for the Japanese people? And PlayStation did sell well until it started getting more expensive. By the way, it did sell well, but then obviously when it gets more weak, the yen, you can't afford it, inflation, blah blah blah. But yeah, I think this is a good move. Good on them. I think they can still hold it down because PlayStation has games that Switch doesn't have. Let's say, example, Call of Duty or Battlefield. You can't run Battlefield 6 on Switch. There are games that just Japanese people still want to play. Japanese people like Battlefield. As much as people don't understand that. There's some people who think they don't like American games, but they do. So the only place they can really play it is either build a super expensive PC, which the yen is weak. So how are they going to build a PC? You know what I mean? So they can get a PlayStation 6, play Battlefield. There you go. So that's just the reality of it, people. Let's just move on by that point.
PlayStation 5, PlayStation 6 doesn't exist yet. So
PlayStation 5. What the hell you talking? Anyways, you know what I mean? Let's move on. And yes, I wash my hands unlike you fucking ingrats. Whatever.
Wow, rude.
The topic we're going to talk about is the Video Game Awards. Yes, Clear Obscure is going to win, okay? That's the thing. It's the most popular game out. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? But I think for the Game of the Year, all the other ones are strong contenders, like Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Don't fucking laugh at me, half when I say Death Stranding 2. Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which I just got recently, so I'm going to start playing that soon. Yeah, Comrade, can you read this better than me because you have a better voice, so can you continue?
Do you want me to go over like what the nominations are? for
Yeah,
each
please,
thing?
because your voice
All
is
right.
better for
So
the shit.
basically, like, I mean, my opinion is, like I said, what is this? What I'm gonna look over another article here. Like you said, most nominated games. Claire Obscura has got 12 nominations. Like it's kind of sweeping a lot, and I don't know. Like I said, I didn't play it. I only watch videos. I know it looks fun, but I don't know if it's 12 nominations worthy of fun. I feel like this is a lot of hype for it. That some categories there are better options. Um, Death Stranding and Ghost of Yote both got 7 nominations. Uh, Hades 2 has 6 nominations. Hollow Knight Silksong has 5 nominations. And Split Fiction, actually a little bit surprising to me, but it has 4 nominations, which is, I mean, honestly, deserved game. It's great. It's a fun, looks like a fun game, but like I said, that surprised me that it gets so many. We could the one like I said, the one that I think, my opinion, like I said, best score in music. I feel like Claire Obscure probably will get that. There's a lot of strong contenders though. Silksong, 80s, Yote, Death Stranding are all very strong contenders in every single one of these, and that's, like I said, the majority of these nominations have at least one of those, either Death Stranding, Yote, Expedition.
I'm gonna
33.
kill Comrade. He could have went through each fucking category and say what was in each category, but this motherfucker
No, we're
is
not
just
doing that.
randomly just fucking.
There's too fucking many categories for that sub. We'll go for the main one. Like I said, Game of the Year. Game of the Year is obviously Claire Obscura, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong, Hades 2, Hollow Knight, and Kingdom Come Deliverance. What do you think, Saab? Who do you think is going to win this? Who do you want to win this?
My ass
Donkey
already
Kong or
said
Game of
it.
the Year?
My ass
You
already
said
said it.
Yeah, you said Death Stranding, but you also said Kingdom Come
No, I said
Deliverance too.
Claire. Claire's gonna fucking win it all.
I said, who do you want to win it? Not who you think is going to sweep it. I said, who do you want to win it?
Game of
You
the
never
year,
played Claire.
my
Yeah.
personal game of the year is Death Stranding 2 because it's the only one I played. And if I thought it was not a good game, I would say it shouldn't be part of this list. But I think it's a terrific game. I like the story. Yeah, that's it. It gets my vote. I would have not voted. Trust me. If you see my what's it called? Backlogged. If I showed you my vote, I don't force votes. If I didn't, what was it? 2018 there was a game of the year vote, right? Each category. I left certain ones blank. Like, yeah, there was a Prince of Persia, right? I left it blank because I had no game I've played that was best narrative. Yeah, I played the Prince of Persia game, right? But I don't think the Prince of Persia game deserves to be in the best narrative. I thought it was amazing, one of the best games of that year, but the narrative was kind of weak. So I said I'm not gonna give it by default best narrative. That's just lying to people. So yeah, so that's how I view. I think Death Stranding 2 gets my game of the year. Until I play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and beat it, and then I'll change my mind possibly.
What about yourself, Af? You have any game of the year game for you?
I mean, I think Claire Obscure Expedition is gonna win. Never played Kingdom Come Deliverance. I looked at the first Hollow Knight as a game I wanted to buy a very long time ago. Hades 2, I mean, Sob knows. I kind of think that's just another mediocre side-scroller
Shut
game.
the fuck up, you fucking...
You want to play a real side-scroller? Play this game I'm playing called Astro Libre. That game is fucking
I'm falling
nuts.
asleep already.
That game is nuts, bro. Hades 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, never played it. Death Stranding, David knows that's a delivery simulator. I'd rather play Paperboy than play that shit. So that's all I have to say here. We can go to the next topic.
There's no next topic.
Yeah.
We're on the fucking video game awards.
Well, where we have, like I said, next one, like I said, game direction, best narrative, and best art direction. No surprise here. It's all linked to this. Claire Obscura, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yote, Hades 2, and Kingdom Come Deliverance. Basically sweeping the board on that. Best narrative actually includes Silent Hill F. Like I said, you had your opinion on Silent Hill F. I'm just curious, Af, what you think. Do you think Silent Hill F has a chance at best narrative? If it's got like Kingdom Come, Ghost of Yote, Death Stranding, and Claire Obscura fighting it?
No, it's gonna lose. Only because if it did a bit of a better job, as far as its like initial release, you know what? I can't even speak to that. I'm gonna skip that because I haven't played Silent Hill F, so I can't really say anything about it. I was just gonna speak more on how it was released because that's where I think affected it. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that one, comrade.
Silent Hill F. I learned that you have to beat it multiple times to get more from the narrative. So you beat it once, okay. But if you beat it more, it unlocks more story areas. So you keep going, I guess you get deeper into the hole. So that's where people get their narrative. They keep eating at that and then it becomes more clear, I guess. So yeah, I didn't know if you knew that about that one.
I did not actually know that. That's
I
actually
didn't know that.
Yeah, that's an interesting gameplay part of it. I didn't know that was a thing, but I feel like most Let's Players that you see playing the game on the YouTubes and stuff like that probably don't play this game that many times enough.
I think Ghost of Yote deserves to be up there, bro. I know people pick on it and shit, but I think it's a really good story. I really do. Like there are people who just say, "Oh, it's another Ghost, it's another revenge story," bro. Like it's.
Well, like that's not wrong.
It is, story,
but however, I would say, like I said, the way it was delivered, like I said, it is a good story in a way that, like, the way it was portrayed, like I said, the actors did a good job portraying emotion in there, and it was good. That brings us to another one. Like I said, some of the people in Gosuyote were nominated for the actors ones, wasn't it?
There was
Was
only
that in the Game
one.
Awards?
There was only one.
Yeah, the main actress, the girl, she was nominated for best actor. So
Okay, I want to hear half because half is just hearing this, but half look at the where is it? Best fighting game. Tell me what you think about that category.
I think whoever made this shit was smoking dick. They were smoking big fat extendo dicks.
Comrade didn't hear you.
You mean you don't want Virtua Fighter Revo World Stage to be Game of the Year half?
Who the fuck? Who are you guys who are they choosing for this shit? Seriously. Who are they fucking choosing? Why are you guys bro? This game came out in 2021. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Seriously? Come on now. Capcom Fighting Collection? No, we're not gonna talk. I would take Power Stone 2 collection over that shit. Like, what are we like, bro? What are we talking about? Fatal Fury, City of Wolves. That game is shit in my opinion. It's overhyped. The only reason it's even popular is because another Fatal Fury game hasn't been released in forever.
And
the
Ronaldo.
Saudis, Ronaldo, that guy, whatever. That guy, he's a mixed bag. Because most of the people here in America didn't even know who the fuck he was. He was just some random soccer player kicking balls. Okay, and then the Saudis are pumping hella money behind this for the tournaments and inflating this shit. 2XKO isn't even officially released yet. How is it the best fighting game? Who are they hiring for these goddamn nominees? You basically just got some random Joe Schmo off the street. You blindfolded him and told him to stick out his finger and pick one. Like, what the fuck? I'm done. Rant over.
I was gonna say the same thing. Like 2XKO isn't even out yet. Why is it best fighting game nominee if it's not even out yet?
Are they high?
Are they the
Christ.
big villains instead of you? What's going on here?
I
They're
guess
taking your
so.
job.
Cause what the fuck?
I
That's all
think
I have to say.
the reviewers and whoever they have, I don't think they have. I told half this. I don't think they have any focused fighting game experts. I said they should just get Maximilian, and I know how he hates Maximilian, but at least he'll have competent input on a best fighting game.
My guy, I'm pretty sure half the people that are in there, they don't have any fucking knowledge of what half these games are. They're just like, oh, this one was nominated? Approved.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like they just went like, let's generate a list of all the games that came out this year, and let's just pick straws and draw cards on which one to do. Like these guys aren't fucking playing these games. This is just some fucking corporate money pumped bullshit to get. I don't know, man. This shit, it upsets me when I see. This is why I don't watch these fucking Game Awards. This is exactly why I get triggered when I see shit like this, man. I'm done talking.
Granted, the best fighting game category hasn't been really well done for like ever, because
Never been done well.
remember when what was that game called? That won the best fighting game? The Bugs Bunny,
that Warner Brothers Melee Smash.
Yeah, didn't
That's
that win
yes.
when early access? It wasn't even out. It was beta or some shit.
I think it won one of them. I don't remember what year it was, but it definitely did win then, and that was before it even was officially released, when it was still early access, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
See, this is why I don't watch the Game Awards. It's a fucking joke.
Now, I like the Game Awards. Okay, I think some categories they're good. Some categories they still need work. Like what is it called? See. Anyways, all this shit, Yeah, I don't know where to go from here, to be honest. What
I mean,
we gotta
we could talk about, like I said, best indie game, best debut indie game. There's a couple of really good options there, and I don't know if you guys heard as well. One of the categories is still on this article. What was it, Megabonk?
Oh, that's
Was
right,
that
Megabonk. Yeah, this is not updated. Megabonk, comrade. Go ahead, tell me.
basically it's listed in it was nominated for best debut indie game, but the developer of Megabonk, they literally came out and said, "Hey, this Megabonk is not our debut indie game. We actually debuted another indie game under a different name. So we'd like to be or we'd like our nomination to be rescinded." So I mean, like I said, if they didn't say that, no one would ever know, and they would be still up there as a nomination. But I mean, I respect the developer. Like I said, they said, "Hey, we're not actually debuting our first game. We've released other games, and we'd like our nomination to be taken off." Uh,
I
so
respect that too.
yeah. And of course, Clair Obscura Expedition 33 is a debut indie game, so I'm pretty sure that's probably going to win that.
No,
It's got what? Go ahead, Tub.
that game Despelote, it's on my wanted list of this year. It's a first person, you kick soccer. It's all about the story. I think it's in South America, somewhere in South America. It's a developer. So I'm happy it's up there.
Yeah, so all these games are, like I said, very good games. Like that's like I said, this one I feel like this Game Awards is most of these categories are a lot closer than other years I've seen. Like I said, they were, at least I feel like a lot of the games on here are gonna should be close. Like I said, I feel like I said, Clair Obscura probably is gonna sweep these a lot, but I don't know if it honestly deserves every single one of these. A lot of these other categories have a lot of other games that are probably more deserving than Clair Obscura, but because Clair Obscura is in all of these, almost all of these categories, like I said, what did I say? It's in 12 nominations. It's
Oh my
gonna
god.
sweep it.
This
Yeah,
is my problem with the Game Awards, okay?
yeah.
They're supposed to. I thought Jeff Keighley did this to make a better award ceremony where you would have more other games stick out. And I feel like there are games that just repeat. Now, yes, I get it. If a game is really, really good, they're gonna stand out in a lot of these categories. But there are some games that are in just almost every category that it gets to a point of like, we get it. But there are other good games out there, like the fighting games. I'm pretty sure
Uh,
there are good indie fighting games on Steam that fighting game specialist reviewers have played and say this is actually a really good fighting game, but it is not up there. Best example, right? That's a good example of saying a category.
and, mhm. And like you said, I saw. Actually, let me add a little bit. I was reading that one of the articles you have posted on here, and it's saying out of the 25 categories total, Clair Obscura's receiving 12 nominations is actually our quote unquote record breaking for the Game Awards. That's the most nominations any game has received to date.
That's
Uh,
insane. Like, why does a game need to be nominated that fucking much? Like, let's give other games a chance to shine. Jesus
that's
Christ.
one of the things I agree. They definitely need to work on the Game Awards. Is like I said, it shouldn't be like kind of like exactly what Saab was saying. They definitely need work on how they pick, because the whole point of the Game Awards is to let games shine. And if you have one game with 12 nominations, it's just gonna sweep everything, and it just like it doesn't give other games their appropriate recognition.
Now, my question. Clair Obscura is an indie company. However, they're going to be nominated for Game of the Year. Should they not be nominated in the best debut indie? Since they're going to be up for the Game Award and place another game that's really good independent take its place to give it
No,
some
I mean, if I
because
I if there was another game that came out, I don't know. It's hard to talk about this because I don't know about Blueprints, Des Despelote Dispatch or Megabunk. Because those could be really good games for all I know, but I only know of Clear Obscure. But I mean, it had the biggest impact, undeniably, as far as an indie game this year. So I would say that's fine for it to get best debut indie game and game of the year, in my opinion.
I find it funny with Clair Obscure that people say, you know how people say, oh man, there's this game, it's gonna change the industry, it's gonna make, but I'm like, bro, it does these, what is it called, timing attacks? Bro, that timing attacks was fucking in, what's it called? Paper Mario for N64, wasn't it? I'm like,
I'm sure.
are you guys like, are you stupid or are you stupid? Because
I'm
this
sure
shit has
people
been
are
around
talking.
for a while. Yeah, but they talk like it's the greatest thing happening to a turn-based game in
I mean, timing
forever.
attacks have been around even before Paper Mario, but I think people are referring to way more than just timing attacks when they talk about Clair Obscure. I usually hear a lot of people honestly talk about the storyline and how it like that's probably one of the biggest things I hear from people. They talk about the story. I haven't played it, so I can't say much, but I hear it's pretty good from what people say.
See that, but that's the thing. People, it's such the hottest thing, and people think it's gonna be. It should sweep a lot of categories, but that's where people's bias come in. Like, should it really win the best role-playing game award? Because it does the same timing attacks, like you said, has been around for like a long time.
Well,
But
we'll
most
see.
people are
That's
gonna say this is the most amazing term. This is gonna change. This is gonna shake up the industry. You've heard. I
We'll
know
see.
you've seen that.
We'll see. You will see some. That's the whole thing about the Game Awards. It's literally a fucking popularity contest. Claire Obscura came in out of fucking nowhere and said, "Hey, look at this game," and it swept Twitch. It swept a lot of people. Everyone was like on that shit. And now, obviously, it's fallen off. But all those people that said this is the greatest thing in the universe, I love this game, they're all gonna go in there and it's vote, 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 brainless. Just Claire Obscura, Claire Obscura, Claire Obscura. Wow, look at this fucking Despelote is I also played that. It's my favorite game of the year. But Claire Obscura, vote, vote, vote. And that's what's gonna happen. It's a fucking popularity contest. Is what the Game Awards are.
I get
It's
it,
what it's
but
evolved into. It needs to change something. But it's
I
just
get it, but
how it is.
like best video, best audio. Okay, when I look at that score and music, okay, I'm not gonna say pick on Claire Obscure, right? But Death Stranding 2 is done by professional musicians
So
that
is
are.
Claire Obscura.
So, have you seen who works behind Death Stranding 2? Like the musicians that work with it. Like no, but I'm saying people don't
I'm
do that kind
confused
of
what you
research.
mean by that. I'm confused what you mean by that. Literally every score of music is done by professional musicians. So that's how the music industry works. Half is a
Right.
professional musician too.
Right.
Like
Okay,
what are you
so
talking
so
about?
it's like Woodkid. Woodkid is one of the people who work on Death Stranding. He's won. Let's see. Antiville Music Video Awards, Ariel Awards, Brit Awards, Berlin Awards, Grammy Awards, Music Video Festival, Euro Best. I'm saying
Oh, so
he
what
has
you're saying is,
professional.
okay.
I'm
So
not
you're
saying that.
saying that. Oh, so you're saying that the basically what you're saying is that the indie title shouldn't exist because
No,
they're not a professional developer, Sam.
no,
That's a
no, no,
terrible
no,
point. I don't
no,
like
no,
that take
no,
at
no,
all,
no,
Sam.
no, no, no. My point is, they have Death Stranding 2 has backing of people who are professional musicians that love Hideo, obviously, and they enjoy his games. So they were asked to be part of it. So they did.
Yeah.
These are professional people that have won, that did their best to win awards. I'm not saying, oh, that's everything, but there are people who are mindless saying, oh, Claire Obscured, that music is the best, and nobody can compete. But then you're saying Woodkid is an example Man won so many awards throughout his lifetime. Professional musician working on a soundtrack for Death Stranding 2. So you're gonna say his work is shit, and you never really listen to it? That's what I'm saying. It becomes brainless at that point.
Well,
Where
here-
you
here-
said,
here
like
we're
you
talking-
said, like you said, people vote brainless, but there are other music that is actually beautiful and well done, but the popularity of Clair Obscur is where it gets me upset. It's like it shouldn't dominate. This is not this is not the second coming of Jesus, and this thing should be the best of the best, is what I'm trying to say. This thing is like, I'm not saying it shouldn't deserve. I know it's gonna win, and I'm not gonna be mad about it because I'm pretty sure it deserves it. But in every category, it shouldn't win. Oh, best audio design, Clair Obscured. How? Like, I'm trying to understand when I watch the gameplay of that, what kind of sounds? Like, what? Like, for me, it doesn't make sense. Battlefield 6, that should be up there. They actually like I told Comrade Go, they actually have real tanks out there. They have real footsteps. They have real guns. They have mics. That's actually best audio design. What makes Clair Obscur be in that best audio design? Music, I understand. Audio design, I'm trying to understand. Ghost of Yote, I could understand with they probably use real swords to slay. Like, what about Clair Obscur makes it be in the best audio? But I've never played it, so I'm trying to understand that. Is it creatively that well done? Because people are gonna vast vote Clair Obscur to be the best audio and say, "Oh, Battlefield 6 shouldn't be there. It's EA." That's how people think. But Battlefield has done audio like beautifully for like a long time, so I personally think it should win that category. But yeah, I'm just setting examples. Okay, my bad. I don't think it's the second coming of Jesus. How people gamers try to make it out to be.
What, Clair Obscur?
Yes,
It's a damn good game, but I understand your point.
that's my
I
point.
understand.
Like,
I understand your point. Like, I don't think it should sweep everything, but like you said, I mean, but I also don't agree that just because Death Stranding has Woodkid, yeah, I listen to Woodkid. I have a lot of his albums. He's good. I like him a lot. But just because Death Stranding says, oh, just because Death Stranding has Woodkid does not mean it automatically wins best music. Like, there are other games. This is based on
I
these
get it.
games that are in there. They're much better music, in my opinion, than what's in Death Stranding. That's my opinion.
I get it, but I'm saying the point is that most people think it should, no matter who works on the other audio, Death Stranding, Clair Obscur is going to be the best one. While they don't see that other songs are beautifully done in other games, and it's just as strong or better. That's my point.
Yeah, and that,
Like
I
Ghost of
don't care
Yote,
if-
Ghost of Yote has beautiful music. Remember, Conrad? Right?
Yeah,
Like, you
it's
play that shit
gorgeous
is
music.
actually gorgeous music. And then, but people are gonna be like, "Nah, it's nothing. It has no candle to Clair." I'm like, "What? Are you smoking something?"
Like I said, that's what the Game Awards are.
I know it
it's
upsets me.
It's upsetting. It's a popularity contest. It's gonna be one game almost every year sweeps the contest. But honestly, like I said, I don't know if you have anything to add to that or rant that Sab and I just went off of. I don't know if you have anything to add, Half.
I have nothing left.
While we were
unless
just
you guys wanna
screaming
talk
each
about,
other.
like, more categories or something. But other than
Nah,
that,
I
have
think
nothing else.
I'm gonna slow. But no, this is gonna.
I think Saab is angry enough. He's gonna go off on that. He's gonna get off this podcast, and he's just gonna be punching a wall right now. So,
Anyways,
I think that's it.
anyways, yeah. So I am excited for the VGA Awards still, even though it feels like it's not going to be worth watching because we already know who's going to be the winner. But you never know. And plus, there's going to be a lot of trailer show. But yeah, it's going to be. Oh, by the way, first time it's going to be shown on Amazon Prime. I don't know whether to watch it on that or YouTube or Twitch now. So I will be watching it. What is it? December 11th?
Yeah, December 11th.
Yep, I will be watching it just so I can be angry some more. But yeah, let's move on. Game impressions. Okay, I said I recently got KCD2. I want to get to that game because I want to beat another 2025 game. The only reason I got KCD2 is it was a lower fucking price. Clear Obscure is way too much money still for me. And when I saw it $30, physical version 2 with the full game on the disc, I'm like, yeah, I'll pick that up. So yeah, currently I'm playing Psychonauts. I like the game so far. It's my first time playing it, to be honest. I like the world. It's so janky. I don't know whether that's a PS4 or the PS2 emulator. It's really janky, but I enjoy the story. I enjoy the whole theme of it, the Psychonauts, and its cartoonish artwork. Fun fact, funny thing that happened actually. Yesterday, my PS4 had a corruption. So it wouldn't even turn, it would run slow. And the last game I played was a Psychonauts, and I swear Psychonauts fucking corrupted my database, and I had to work to get it back working to a working form. So I was dealing with that on Saturday, but yeah, I'm looking forward to being Psychonauts today or tomorrow, and then starting KCD2. I am also looking forward to playing Predecessor, because again, that new shit out, and I'm gonna play that with Comrade casually. Whenever Comrade decides to get off his anime thing. What about you, Comrade?
Funny thing is, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, unlike you playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I started playing I got through the first village, basically the tutorial in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, and I've been playing that. I'm enjoying my time so far. Like I said, I just barely scratched the surface. I'm not even out I just got out into the open world.
Did you stream it?
Open world.
Did you stream it? Did you stream
yes.
it?
Yes.
You did?
And so,
Oh, I
yes.
gotta watch.
So so I'm excited for that, to start that out. Funny thing about Psychonauts for you, Saab, is I know you were playing that because I was watching that, and I had to guide you through one of the puzzles because you couldn't fucking remember it while you're streaming it. I remember that shit. That was hilarious. That was fun for me. Let me see. And like I said, that's the only game that I'm really playing, that I'm going to be playing right now. So I'll leave it up to you, Half. I know you're just playing a game, so
Yeah, I
what
was
do you got?
playing this game called Astrolabe, and I'm loving it. It's kind of like basically this one guy made this game like by himself. Spent 15 years of his life dedicated to making a game. He was like, "Hey, you know what? There aren't enough video games like this. So I want to make a game like this." And he fucking did it. And I think that's legendary because that's something a lot of us kind of I think a lot of us would like to do who are gamers. You know, go, "Hey man, I wish more games were like this," and then just go and make that game. And he did it. And it's a very good game. 2D side scroller action RPG. Graphics kind of resemble older styles like Dungeon Fighter, but this game, oh my god, this game is chef's kiss. This game is so fucking good, man.
That means
I'm
it's
in love.
boring. It means it's boring.
And then the storyline is really cool, and it's also dark. Without saying too much, it has to deal with time travel and doing things in the past that alter the future. If that
So,
sounds interesting to
so
you, and
getting
you
with your
made it that
grandma,
far in this podcast,
getting with your
get
comrade.
this
I mean,
game.
getting with your grandma, right?
Get this game. It is fire. I promise you. It's only like $24 on Steam. Um, there's post-game content. The game is at least 70 to 80 hours long. It's chock full of goodness. It's not a super grindy game. The game respects your time. It moves you forward. The progression system is amazing. There's so many customizing monsters. The background, the art style is just chef's kiss. I love it. I love it. Go get this game and support this man. He spent 15 years of his life on this game. It's amazing. It's called Asto Libra Revision on Steam, and you can get it on Switch too if you're a Switch user. That's all I have to say.
Oh, another thing I have a problem with is that Claire Obscure is dominating the fucking best actors when there are good actors.
We're not on that anymore, Sam. We're on our game impressions. Get off the Game Awards.
When there
No
are
more rants about the Game Awards. We're done with that, Sam. We're done. No
When-
more rants about the Game Awards.
when there are good actors on Death Stranding 2, and there are professional actors on that shit, and they're like, nah, bro, fuck that shit.
Nah, the professional actors, they had their time. Let unknown people get on. They were just on this song. Let some unknown people get on that list. We're off the Game Awards.
Ben
We're done, Sam.
Starr is not an unknown actor, and Charlie Cox is definitely not an unknown actor.
Get off of it, Sam. We're done.
Charlie Cox, pause.
Comrade Noises.
No, I'm being silly. Yes, are you done, Saab? You got any more you want to say about Claire Obscure and Death Stranding?
Listen, Sam. Do you have any more rants that you want to go on? Where for another 30 minutes of just you screaming at some games that Claire Obscure won that shouldn't win?
Guess he's done.
All right, and with that, I think that's all of our topics, Sam. I think we're done. Would you like to say any final closing remarks from you, Hef?
Get Astro Libre if you are somebody who enjoys side scroller action RPGs with pixel art, high definite, beautifully rendered art style. Go get that game and enjoy the rest of your Sunday or whatever day you're listening to this.
How about you, Sab? Any further closing remarks? Sab is dead. It sounds like Sab died. Sab is trying to say something, but no sound is coming out of his mouth.
Sab, are you muted?
Can we continue?
If you want to continue the rant, I guess.
No,
you have
that's it. I'm done. Anybody else has to say anything?
I think that's it. That's all our topics.
No, I mean,
I'm done.
we're out.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Good.
Say your closing statement. Goodbye.
Adia, that's all, folks.
Cornbread Beard signing out.